Here we go. There we go. Now we can finally see what's in here. What is it? Whatever could it be? A door and some pots that I just kind of walked past. You might want to grab these, by the way. Might be useful. Might be useful. All right, real quick, actually, pull out your captain's hat and put it on. Oh, insolent one who has brought the unthinkable to this land. My servants have fallen namelessly before the light that guides you. However, the darkness in which my servants live is, after all, fleeting. You shall see with your own eyes just what kind of thing true darkness really is. Uh-oh. It's time for a boss fight. Get the heck out of here, idiots. Try as you might, you're not gonna be able to do a whole lot against these guys, so, you know. Hello? Ah, Kita! This is not Captain Kita! But you're so... tiny! I was nearly fooled by what you have done. Okay, well, it was worth a try. Pull out your fire arrows. By the way, we gotta do some burning action. You noticed he pulled those curtains down. We gotta deal with that nonsense right quick. Oh no! This light is so powerful, it's lagging the game slightly. I narrowly avoided that sword swing. Don't worry about it. May as well burn the other one while we're at it. Oh no! Look at all this light that we have in here. Heck with you, light. Alright, so now we gotta fight these guys for real. Tattle, what do you gotta say? Just keep defending and watch his movements. I think he's I'm starting to see his weakness. What does that even mean, Tattle? I don't understand. These guys are almost like the Stalfos in Ocarina of Time. Almost. In order to completely defeat them, you need to actually vaporize them with the power of light once they've collapsed. They have to collapse, though. The shield is reflective, so you can hit them with light beforehand, but I don't know why a quick spin triggered. But it sure did. Uh-oh. He's taking matters into his own hands! If I'm being completely honest, this fight, I don't like this fight. Target method, he's a different rank from those other two lackeys, though. This guy takes a while to defeat, I feel. There's like no real good way to do it, from what I understand. He's just kind of running away from me now all of a sudden. I don't know what that's about. I guess maybe a way to go about it is to just be really aggressive, it turns out. I usually have a whole lot more trouble with this, and I'm not exactly sure what I did different. My main problem with that is he has an attack where he, like, possesses you and does a bunch of damage that you can't avoid, as far as I'm aware. It's a weird fight, if I'm being honest, but you know, heck with that nonsense. I apparently had an easy time blocking you. The reason you beat us is because you're so feeble. Don't blame me. What? Try saying that again to my bony face. Feeble. Feeble, 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 feeble. Shut up already! You probably didn't even say the correct amount of feebles, you idiot. Don't look at me. I was once called the best swordsman in Akana. The greatest swordsman of all Akana, you feeble! Wow, this guy's rude. Draw your weapon. Huh? I'm telling you to draw your sword. Use a marker, get a piece of paper, and make the best picture you can. How? You dumb idiot, I don't have hands. Or paper. Haven't you begun to understand? Kingdom being ruined and us left in this state. Isn't it petty little battles like this that have caused it? Believing in your friends and embracing that belief by forgiving failure. Those feelings have vanished from our hearts. It all happened after somebody thrust open the doors of that stone tower. You who bring light into darkness, I am the king of Akana Kingdom. Egos do Ikana? Listen, I don't know. The spell binding that had been cast upon us was broken by that light which you carry. I wasn't carrying it. It just came through the window. My shield has a face on it. That's probably relevant. Anyway, you gotta go to the stone tower or whatever. But Stone Tower is an impenetrable stronghold. Hundreds of soldiers from my kingdom would not even be able to topple it. We shall send a single child. It's far too reckless for one to take on such a challenge. And so, I grant you a soldier who has no heart. One who will not falter in the darkness. Listen, when he says you will remember this song, you will remember this song. Elegy of Emptiness. Soldier has no heart. He's your twin image. He looks exactly like you. Wow, what a weirdo. Anyway, bye. In my kingdom, shine the light of justice. Alright, cool. Well, now that that's done, let's get the heck out of here. I'm done with Castle Zone. Thanks. That's a thing I would like to be done with, if I'm being honest. Oh no, the bell is ringing, and the mummies are dancing. I don't know why I'm even bothering to stab them, because light is more powerful than my sword, turns out. Let's go ahead and get some last-minute monies and get the heck out of here. That's not the heck out of here. The heck out of here is over here. Dawn of the final day, so we don't got a lot of time, but all the mummies are still over here. Out of curiosity, actually, what if I put on the mumbly mask and get assaulted by a gway? Bring them! Those inside are friends, bring them! I don't know, what does that mean? You gonna say the same thing? Okay, well, you know what? That's creepy, and I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. But unfortunately, in this timeline, I'm not going to bother helping them, because really, what could I do at this point? I didn't even need to go this way. I just could have gone the other way. Remember this area over here I didn't bother to go to? Now is the time. The destined moment for us to enter the maw of this statue-looking thing. place is big, by the way. So it turns out, I mean, you could have come in here and do some weird shenanigans, but you would not have gotten very far. There's like a button here. It does some stuff. I accidentally press it a lot, and there's a cutscene every time. It's pretty great. You can go on up here. Or you can shoot a boulder on accident. It's kind of weird. Hello, Beamos. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Beamos? Sometimes I forget you're even in this game, you know? It's fine, I got a shield, so I'm immune to explosions. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit that switch. So yeah, that makes the thing rise, but you've noticed, these are all pressure switches. That does me no good. Did I step off of the switch? I didn't, okay. So while you're standing on the switch... Okay, I'm gonna have to remember this. Alright, there we go, alright. It's basically, you just gotta remember the right, left, right, down, listen, okay, I'm trying to base it off of like a semicircle of sorts, and it doesn't quite work as I imagined it in my head. Point is, you're gonna be playing this song a lot, so get the heck used to it. It's a bit of a thing. I don't really care for it as a mechanic, but you know what? It is what it is. So the main gimmick, you might have noticed, is I made a shell of a human person, but if I instead become someone else, you get a slightly different result, turns out. Alright, Zora Face, here you go. There's a statue of Macau over here. So it seems like the Elegy of Emptiness does some weird lore shenanigans. Let's just put it that way, I guess. So yeah, you can only have one of each particular form, and friendly reminder, Deku Link is not heavy enough to press down switches, so don't even try. Just don't. Don't even try. It's not worth the effort. It just doesn't work. It doesn't do what you want it to do. I feel like this would have been better if a lot of the fat was trimmed out, because, you know, that guy has seen better days, probably. You remember him. He died. It was sad, I guess. We weren't really there. So, I don't know much about it, but the point is, we solved the puzzle, and now we can cross this gap over here. Yeah, you gotta play around with these super rad fun bats! No, these super rad fun, buttons. These buttons, I think, just control the platforms I was just on, so we need to make our way up and find ourselves a new set of buttons. Because naturally, we don't do this puzzle once. We gotta do it more than once, obviously. Well, that didn't seem to do anything. That's the thing. You also have to do these in specific orders. I think I need to get on top of this thing. And then go up here. Well, I don't know if I necessarily need to get on top of it, but I did it anyway. I have a mirror shield. Is that, like, relevant in this game? I guess we'll never know. Okay, well I can block it, but that doesn't really help me any, because he needs to die. Alright, let's murder a Beamos. Get the heck out of here, you. I just do not wish to deal with you today. Alright, so that one moves into what is probably the middle spot. I'm really glad I also didn't stay on the switch. Again, there's a lot of this that really could have been optimized a bit better, I think. It's just kind of an unfortunate situation. Thankfully, you only have to do this part once, so it's not a big deal, but... It's kind of a thing, admittedly. I mean, I don't know. I've already gone on about it at this point. So yeah, now that I've played that song, it got rid of the previous statue I had there. So, hello! Hi, Boulder! That existed, I guess. How are you today? You doing alright? I'm not sure how I grabbed onto that, because it's not what I was aiming for. That's pretty cool. Let's get that Zora mask back. Just, okay, so I need to move the lower one first, looks like. Because I think... I'm trying to remember if I put a statue on that one and then go and hit this lower one, if it will move. I think it will. I just do not recall. But we're gonna go ahead and figure this one out real quick, like. I mean, obviously, if I screw this up, there's gonna be some video editing going on. In case you couldn't have figured that out on your own. It might have been something that you might have been able to perceive, but who even knows anymore in this day and age? I just don't understand the ways of the world. Not anymore. Yeah, no, it's kind of weird that there is, like, these little icons on the map indicating where all the boulders are and such, but it's like, that doesn't... I mean, it helps, I guess? I just don't feel like it helps much. Maybe that's just me. Alright, this one's nice, so I'm gonna be able to deal with this shenanigans in the normal way. You guys like the stone tower climb? Is that your favorite part of this game? I think it's my favorite part. Spoiler alert, it's not. It's really kind of unfortunate, actually, that this is so much of a thing. But it's fine, we are nearing the end. Once again, these 3 buttons just control the thing we were already on. So, do not pay them any mind. It's not even important. Standing here is probably the safest place you could be at. It looked like there'd be a ledge up there I could shoot to, but it turns out there's no... Where am I going? Exactly. Up there, I guess? I can't reach up there. Not presently. Are you sure there's nothing up there? That feels really weird to me. I mean, alright, I guess I go up here then, is where I'm going. I should be able to reach that, I guess. Golly gee, is that the moon up there? Hello? How are you today? Well, anyway, this is the part where I'm speeding up the video, I guess. No, man, I'm not even doing that. We're cutting this. Heck with that nonsense. Oops, I broke it. So FYI, for the second set of platforms, you actually can just play the songs on the switches in the order you approach them. Like, the first block will, like, fix itself, basically. Where do I go again? Something over there. What the heck is over there? Are those Gibdos or something? I think I can get a Scarecrow to spawn there if I had bothered to get the Scarecrow song in this cycle, which, by the way, that's a per cycle basis kind of thing. Alright, before I even so much as set foot up there, is there even a bat in the remote vicinity? Like, freaking heck, man, I have absolutely 100% never had anything like that happen before. Like, that's just, there is a bat up here. What the heck you do? Bat, I need you to actually die. The most painful death I can possibly deliver in this E-rated video game. That is what I desire. Boulders, why? Why do you do this to me? Where do I even go from here? I don't understand. Video games are bad and should be hated by all. That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't even see that button. More importantly, there is, in fact, an owl statue here that I was not able to get because I was robbed. I was robbed. Anyway, oops, listen, I don't want to deal with that right now, okay? I'm gonna freaking stop moving everything. I wish to leave. This is a horrible place. Just let me go deposit my money, please. All right, I did it. Finally, I climbed Stone Tower. I've done it. I did it. Next time, we see what's at the top of Stone Tower Temple, actually. See you later. And goodbye.